And Kevin's not doing his job.
I'm not.
What are you doing?
I was sketching.
Sketching? Are you serious?
We're doing a fucking show.
Welcome to the show that Kevin sketches for the audio listeners. It's the Skids podcast. I'm Shane Kopke. I'm here with Tim Gage and Sketchy McNichols.
That's me.
Yeah, he's retarded.
Yes.
Anyway, right?
Anyway.
What a fucking great start. How much time for a pre-opening? There's almost a fucking hour of setup.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was getting frustrated.
Yeah, it does get frustrating. We have a whole bunch of pre-show stuff.
Yeah, we had stuff
Stop
to set up.
sketching.
We got it dialed up.
Put
It really
your
is.
phone away.
You're still fucking sketching?
Yeah, put your fucking phone away.
Kevin, we're doing a show.
I know. Let's
and
go.
he still hasn't
Keep
hit the
going.
button to fucking turn the music off.
Oh, my
Well, I
God.
thought you
We're
were
doing a show.
You weren't even done doing the intro.
That's a great way to start the show, Kevin.
Oh, fuck.
What's new, fellas?
I don't know.
A lot.
No.
There's a lot going on in
There's
the
a
world.
ton
And that's
going
why
on
we're
in the
here
world.
is to talk about it with you folks that are listening and watching at the Skids Podcast and skidpodcast.com.
There
Do
is
we have
no
a-
we don't have one of those.
We're going to have one of those.
No,
Go to
we
YouTuber
don't.
Rumble.
Stop promising things we're not going to have.
And Spotify and
We're gonna have a lot of
Amazon
money.
Music. And
Yeah, go to the places where you can listen to it. Don't
yeah.
go to a fucking page that has nothing on it.
Yeah.
Apple Music.
Apple Music has it. Well, it does.
Podcast Addict has us.
Apple
So does
Podcast
Stitcher.
doesn't have a couple of them, actually. It's,
Has he still screwed it up?
yeah,
Is there not more?
nothing's posted on that for
What?
probably maybe
Kevin?
six episodes.
Oh, those will
So-
go up. Those will go up.
When?
Tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow. I had to wait for our little thing to recycle after I put up like a bunch of those episodes that we were behind on. Because I overused the
Good
credits.
recycle finally.
Yes. Yeah. So
Need some
this
more money for that, or
Thursday,
you good?
the ones that are, it should be all
We need
caught
money,
up.
guys. Send us some money, please, to keep the show going. I mean, this place is fucking falling apart. We got things hanging here. Shane's shirt's ripped again.
This isn't ripped.
He's looking, though. I made him look.
My shirt's not ripped
Got
at
you
all.
good, you fucker.
Oh, man, you got me. A glance. Oh, shit. I glanced at myself.
Made you look.
That's quality entertainment right there, ladies and gentlemen.
But there is
Mine needs-
legitimately
I
a
told you, so
lot
No,
that
mine-
is going
mine-
on.
I don't know why mine is.
in the country and in the world. I mean, we got the
Like
World
what?
Cup here in the United States.
Gay.
Not to most of the world.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not a world.
I'm gonna
I'm
tell
not
you.
a fan.
I'm gonna tell you why most of the world loves soccer, because most of the world can't afford anything. That's why. Because with soccer, all you need is an empty fucking field and a ball.
Preferably with no needles.
That's
or a
it.
minimal amount of needles.
Well,
They don't have needles because
Or
guess what?
Glass.
Same
They don't
thing
have
with-
glass either. Because guess what? They're poor. They don't have anything.
Apparently, ice is a luxury item in most countries.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So is air conditioning.
Like, all these tourists that are coming over here, they're blown away by the fact that we have ice in our drinks and air conditioning in our buildings.
yeah, this is everyone's poor.
Yay, go
Even
America.
the Europeans, like the people from UK, can't believe that we have fucking air conditioning.
Well, I
Apparently-
guess a lot of them are dying right
Well,
now.
no,
'cause the heat
apparently
global
Yeah,
warming.
that's more people die in Europe every year from fucking air conditioning related stuff, not having it,
Yeah.
than people die here from guns.
So I had heard that one of the reasons that they're not allowed to have it is due to global warming
Oh,
and the laws.
Wouldn't it
against
cool
all
it
that shit.
down if you had AC?
No,
That's
not how-
global
that's
cooling.
Not how it works.
That's how it works.
All we need to do is just crank up all the air conditioning
Yeah.
and save the world.
They're
guys.
the reason we're in fucking problems.
Honestly, I think
got
those
problems.
machines are magic. How they I guess they remove the heat from the room. Is how an air conditioner works.
But blows cold
Yeah.
air.
Yeah, I don't understand. It sounds magical to me.
Because it pulls
Well, they-
condensation out too.
They
all
certainly
that
think
shit.
it's magical.
Yeah.
I saw a video of this guy outside of a store, and he's a British guy, or sounded British, and he's like, "Look, it's hot
They
as hell.
all sound
He's like, it's
British,
hot as
Kevin.
balls out here, but I can go in this building, and it feels like winter. It's fucking beautiful." He like walks back out, hot, cold. I'm not
Just
kidding.
blown away by our
Yeah.
infrastructure.
The
That's what
fact
I'm
that
talking about.
Seriously.
Well, yeah, we go. Wait, you don't have air conditioning
Yeah.
when someone says they don't have air conditioning?
Yeah.
Because you can just buy a window unit.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Super
how it
easy.
goes in my
Apparently,
place.
they're not allowed to have it in a lot of these countries.
That's
Yeah.
so fucking stupid.
It's fucking ridiculous. And ice is a luxury item. All you have to do is freeze
Kevin,
water.
ice has been a problem for the last year.
Yeah, we haven't really struggled with ice here. There's been protests and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Not that
There's
ice.
a couple kids that got finally arrested.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
They
That's
changed
funny.
it to nice.
It actually that goes back to another one of these videos I saw. I think it was like a French guy, and he's like sitting there going like, "Oh, I love ice and all the drinks and everything. I've never seen it before." And he's like, and then I'm going through this town, and people are saying like, "Hey, you gotta watch out for ice. They're gonna ice is gonna get you." And I don't know what I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, did you see Trump? Trump recently, and it was probably a couple months ago, changed ice to nice.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's national. What is it? Immigration Customs Enforcement or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, they changed it to nice.
He got him.
He's like, "Oh, you don't like nice? Well, then fuck you. We're gonna be mean."
That's
Well, dude, somehow some of these leftists are where they will literally change like a word, even though it means the same thing. You know, like illegal immigrants to undocumented.
yeah. Inmates are
immigrants.
now.
It's like it somehow makes it different. It's the same fucking
Remember,
thing.
homeless people
Yeah.
are unhoused.
Unhoused.
And jail inmates are now an adult in custody or person in custody.
It's so
Yeah.
we soften the language to make nothing mean nothing.
Yeah,
because but then they take the harsh things like calling someone a racist or
Yeah, that's
now that's considered soft. It's like because they throw it around all the fucking
well, yeah,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
they call every single person a Nazi. So when you
Yeah.
see a real Nazi, you're like, "What is that? That's really bad."
He seems cool.
You're like,
like that
maybe.
one Ukrainian Nazi guy that all of Canada cheered for that one time. Not too long ago.
Yeah, I
Trudeau?
don't remember that. No, not Trudeau.
No, it wasn't
Dumb
Trudeau.
shit.
It was in it was in Parliament. Trudeau was there though, and he was one of the people cheering. They had this Ukrainian guy who was they were cheering for him because he fought in World War II, and he was Ukrainian because the Ukraine war was going on. But it turned out he was actually on the Nazi side.
Yeah,
he was literally a Nazi Ukrainian guy.
Yeah,
And they were cheering him on.
There were Nazis all over the place.
Yeah.
The Nazis sided with a lot of the Middle Easterns.
Who knew?
They were also kind of Nazi-ish. But Islam does, tend to...
The similarities.
We're going to get to any of these fucking
Well, that
things
was
or what?
we were talking about FIFA and Trump, and I thought it was kind of interesting. Is that typically when these there's a winner declared and there's the final sports match that they do, the head of FIFA will present the statue or whatever, their cup to the winning team, and the head of FIFA has actually given Trump the honors of doing that. So for whoever wins,
Sweet.
Trump is going to.
I'm still not going to watch it.
Well, it's fucking weird though. So my theory is that USA is going to somehow win, and I think it's going to be through some.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
And,
Honestly, I'm not a fan of the sport, but what I do love is I love seeing all these tourists, these Europeans and other people that are coming over, and they're just absolutely loving America.
I do love
They're
that.
loving our culture. They're loving our food.
We got this video
yeah.
here. There's a couple of short videos.
Another
And there's a
factor
ton of
uniting fans around the globe is actually their sampling of American culture,
Trying Chick-fil-A in America for the first time as a Brit.
with food and drink playing a prominent role. Texas phenomenon Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, I bet
Buc-ee's, they
fucking
love Buc-ee's.
crazy
Of
for
secrets.
Buc-ee's, dude. I can see that.
So cute.
There's also the mind-blowing revelation that is the Cheesecake Factory
My taste buds have been blessed.
and the
Actually-
wonder of Kansas City barbecue. That unbridled joy extending
There's a
to the
video
streets, where Cape Verde fans
where they take
celebrating a
tribal
stunning draw
people
against Spain
and give
with
them
Boston
cheesecake.
Police officers, while
Probably go nuts.
Ecuadorians
They
partied
fucking
in
freak out.
Philadelphia
I bet.
on the
Oh, yeah,
Rocky Steps,
the Rocky statue.
Scotland's Tartan Army,
Dude, Philadelphia is so
blanketing
dumb
Providence
I-
and
that they
Boston.
put a statue of a
Thousands fans
fictional fucking
being killed.
character
So
because
did
they have
Detroit.
no...
They have a RoboCop statue.
But they have no real people to
Ran
fucking
out
follow.
at Samuel Adams Tap Room in
Yeah,
Boston.
they're actually talking
Another
about that, how
factor
they ran
uniting
out of
fans
beer in
around the
fucking
globe
Boston.
is actually
The
their
Scots
sampling
it's
cleaned them
going
out.
through it again.
American
Yeah.
Okay,
culture.
it's going through again. So Boston, they were running out of beer because of the Scottish fans were just fucking draining the bars
Everyone's
dry.
an alcoholic because their countries
Well,
suck.
and our beer's so weak compared to theirs. If you really think about it, we've got pissed.
Also, man, the
How do you
Scots
know?
are hard drinkers
Scots
anyway.
drink some fucking hardcore beer there. Dude.
Oh, actually, that's true. The Europeans do have
Yeah.
I mean,
higher alcohol content.
I don't know what their alcohol content is.
It's got to be at least 9
It's-
to 10 every
It's
one.
it's higher. Normally, on
We're
average,
like
it's
4.5 and 5.
Yeah, our domestic beer is pretty
our
weak.
Domestic beer's weak piss. There's a guy talking about the beer, the Boston
Yeah.
bars.
Boston bars are literally running out of beer because Scottish fans
love
are
this.
out drinking the amount of beer Boston bars have for the World Cup. Scottish soccer fans.
And not just only the bars themselves, the
that it?
distributors are running
No,
out.
he's paused it.
Just so I don't want to talk over him.
Oh, I just thought it was.
Also known as the Tartan
Well, you can
Army,
see the
have
line.
descended on the city. The Scotland national team is playing for the World Cup in Foxborough.
You can see
right
the
near
line of
Boston,
how far the
so
If
video's
it
fans
was
gone.
are
short,
all
then
over
it
the
would have
city
already been
drinking
progressed to a
beer.
certain.
For perspective, according to local reports, the Samuel Adams downtown Boston tap room reported that in a 4-day stretch, the Tartan Army drank 4 times as much Boston lager than any typical 4-day holiday stretch. The Tartan Army is drinking more beer than Americans do in Boston on 4th of July. Bars now have to get emergency
That's what I'm
deliveries
talking
of
about.
kegs and beers to keep up with the amount of demand there is. It's truly an unprecedented situation, but it also shows how much Scottish fans really love their team right now. As always, spread the word.
it shows
and
how much
follow
they're
along, stay up to
alcoholics.
date on all the news you need to know
Doesn't
about.
show how
There'll
much
be
they
more to
love
come
their
very
team.
soon.
Do you guys remember
They're
that?
having a great
ridiculous fucking-
time.
that's-
They're having a great time.
That's the most ridiculous fucking statement ever.
Welcome to
they
America,
love their team.
Scots.
That's why they're fucking blackout drunk. What?
Well, that's just
No,
a
they're
Tuesday
just
for them.
alcoholics.
Yeah, they just drink. That's what those folks do. But there's been some cool videos popping up of like them doing their morning bagpipe routine and all that on at an Airbnb. You know, a whole bunch of Scots just go out on the lawn and start playing bagpipes, and the guy's like, "This is fucking awesome," you know.
Awesome.
I would be so annoyed by it.
The
I would
same
throw
group-
things at
The
them.
same group decided to go check out that police slide. I think it's in New York. You know, the one video where you see
Yeah.
the cop go down the slide and he's
Oh,
all tumbling around.
I saw the one where the guy with the bagpipe was going down.
Yeah,
yeah.
a bunch of
I
Scots
haven't
start
seen
trying
that.
all the fucking local shit. It's cool. It's really neat to see all these other countries appreciating what we take for
Yeah.
granted for somewhat. You know,
Well, one of the things that they're all surprised by is like you can go to a store that has everything.
Yeah. Like,
Like-
there's the Costco stuff. Or,
Well, yeah, because
you know.
over there, I mean, like a grocery store is a grocery store. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
There's, a store that you get clothes at. It's a clothes store. That's it.
yeah.
We have all that shit mixed into one thing.
Yeah, I saw
they're
this one
fucking
video
awesome.
where this guy
I mean,
I forget where
Buc-ee's.
I
It's a
forget where
fucking
he's from.
gas
Yeah,
station.
Buc-ee's. But like there's this one guy, he went into a CVS and he's like, "This is a pharmacy." Like, there's the pharmacy, but there's the beer.
Well, that's the
and
thing.
then here's other stuff.
Well,
Like-
it's a medication.
Yeah.
Over in almost all those countries, their pharmacies are literally just a pharmacy.
yeah.
There's nothing else. You go there for prescription medication. That's it. And like Tylenol.
Over the counter shit.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Oh,
That's all you can get there. Like here, like every one of our pharmacies, like we've got high school pharmacy around here,
Yeah.
or used to.
Used to.
Yeah, we
But-
got CVS, we got
Walgreens.
Walgreens.
Yeah, but high school pharmacy, when you went into it, was it a pharmacy?
fuck no, it was a hardware store.
It was-
That's why I went
Yeah,
there.
all kinds of shit, yeah.
So that's the thing. It was what was it? Ace Hardware was the.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, I love that place.
Uh-huh. I
That,
do
that was
too.
its fucking like sister store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We
they would
still
just
have
put
Ace
every-
Hardware.
Yeah, Ace Hardware's still around, but the high school pharmacies I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
But I mean, that's what it was. It was everything. It had a toy aisle. It had an
Yeah.
aisle for fucking like bathroom stuff, and it's like this is a pharmacy. That's not what you can name and store anything in this
Fuck,
country.
Walmart's got a pharmacy.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake,
Dude,
you know?
like high school pharmacy, Walgreens, and stuff,
tires.
you can go get like school supplies for
Yeah,
your kids
it's-
and stuff, like
Can you need an oil
notebooks
change?
and
Go to
pens and
Walmart.
shit.
It's pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of our stores here is not just a store for whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
everything.
it's
Yeah.
one-stop shopping.
yeah,
it really is.
Like our novelty item stores are what are. That's what they deal with.
Yeah.
That's it. Like comic
Yeah.
book shop. It's pretty much just comic books.
Yeah,
and maybe some
exactly.
novelty items that you would put on a fucking mantle.
Exactly.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's literally how the comic book shop that I go to is like. They have like mostly comics, but then they also got like some manga, and then like a lot of like you're saying, the
Pornography?
display pieces and stuff. Like
Yeah.
like the full size Joker,
Which I would never
model or
spend. They're
whatever.
like $1,500.
Yeah,
for
they're all
fucking
expensive, but
ridiculous
still,
shit.
they have all that shit there. Now they've got like a whole rack of like coloring books for like movies and all kinds of stuff.
Or my retarded friend Kevin.
Yay,
I'll
coloring.
be parts of
Yay.
me
He
will
can't
be
even
for sale.
speak.
Parts
That's
of me
good.
will be for sale for the
Yeah,
next 6
mumble it out.
No, it's brought a lot. I mean, I like that people are realizing that the states really aren't as shitty as all the other countries make us out to be. Yeah, we did some shitty things. I
Well,
guess,
another
but
thing they were shocked by was
the
the
people
fact
are
that
amazing.
Everybody's
that,
nice.
that you go to a state here and it's bigger than half of the countries in Europe.
Yeah.
And those are the smaller states.
Well, I watched one guy. He was talking about Texas next to like Europe, and he was like, Texas is almost the size of
Yes.
Europe.
and then Alaska is bigger than Europe.
Yeah.
I think.
And a lot of these people are spread out all over the country because different games are being played in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
And so, like, people are getting to see, like, real America. They're not just in the big cities. They're in other places, too. And a lot of these people, I mean, they're talking about how, like, man, we were lied to for our entire lives about America. Like, this place is amazing. You know, the people are so nice. And it's
basically Europe is North Korea.
They're on the road
telling other people how bad we are.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's just
not too Muslims.
It's the media, man. The media is the enemy. The mainstream media.
It's not just that. Have you ever watched on YouTube? There's a couple channels. It's not just one, but there's like Europeans go to America, or the UK goes to America. Like there's these channels where people from Europe come to America and experience America and go, oh, this is way different than I thought.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and honestly, watching some of these,
you're just gonna type that in again.
Well, you know, Tim's saying, like, this is seeing that, well, all these people are so happy to see what we take for granted. It's like, you know, when you watch the way these people are acting, like they literally just stepped into paradise. Is how some of these people are acting.
No, America's definitely the best place
but it's
to
like,
be.
People
That's why
forget.
so many people are trying to get in the States.
People
That's
forget.
why we need to have an actual fucking immigration system.
Yeah, people that grew up here forget how good we really have it here.
Well, yeah. If you go by not just per capita, but GDP per capita, essentially, if you go by that, even our lowest 1% is higher than the 1% of the world.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I think to be in the top 1%, I think it's only like $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
For the world.
I mean, even our homeless are.
Yeah, they get
cell phones
so much.
like
they get
that,
so much more resources available to them than anywhere else.
There's even a guy that hands them vodka and machetes.
That guy's awesome.
You should probably pull that.
That's
one
how
up.
you
It's
deal
fucking
with
hilarious.
That's how you deal with homeless.
Guy hands out vodka and machetes.
Oh, there was this one guy. It was a great one. This guy was in like Texas, and he said like he sees all these people drive around big trucks in Texas. So he's like, man, I don't see this in Britain. And so he went and rented a big truck, and he's driving down the road recording, and he's got his window up, and he's hauling ass. He's like, this is the greatest day of my life.
Well, yeah, their cars over there are fucking tiny.
Exactly.
So apparently
There's this guy.
this TikToker is going extremely viral for donating machetes, alcohol, and cigarettes to homeless
Cigarettes,
people. He posted a
handful of
video on
cigarettes.
November
Here you go, fellas.
27th, Thanksgiving Day, of
you.
him handing out
Just give it.
machetes and
know what? At
sometimes
least-
alcohol to people
Thanks,
that were
bro.
homeless in Austin, Texas. And the caption for
At
the
least
video
if Gavin
was,
Newsom
"Keeping the
did
homeless
this,
in the
you'd be like,
streets
he's doing
safe, with Drake's
something."
God's Plan
He's
playing
giving
in
them
the
the
background.
shitty
He claimed to have
fireball, the
checked with
stuff that's
local
like
police
mixed
in
with
each
wine
city
rather
who
than
told
the
him it's
actual
legal
liquor.
since machetes aren't
Did you see what
regulated
happened
like
though in
firearms in
California
most places.
on the
He also
homeless
didn't seem
thing?
too concerned with
They tried bringing a bill that they would have to go and fucking actually audit the entire thing. It passed, and Gavin Newsom vetoed it. So because they don't want to audit the homeless situation.
Of course.
Oh, God.
Because they've already spent what $24 billion to
And
to
there's
get
apparently
more
this
homeless
TikTok-
people.
Yeah, and there's this whole industry that is making certain people, lots of
Well,
money.
yeah. Think about it this way: if you had a business and your job was to solve a problem, would it be more lucrative to solve the problem or to just make the problem go as long as possible? And that's what they're doing.
That's exactly what
They're
they're
making
doing.
it go as long as fucking
Yeah.
possible.
It's a very profitable business.
And they're making fucking money hand over fist. Fucking tons of it. And the
There's
government's just handing it out.
there's a book by Michael Schellenberger called San Francisco. He goes deep into
you've
that
referenced
whole
that one a
thing.
couple times, I remember.
Because he goes into the whole industry within San Francisco and California, and it is really crazy how they've created this foundation where there's really no breaking it down unless you actually have the governor and a lot of other people
Yeah,
in
but they're
power
all in
take
on it,
that
so
out.
why would
That's
they?
exactly right.
Well, like the fraud that was recently exposed, and they're finally starting to do something about it. There's like what,
Kinda.
$6 billion
Not really.
in fraud
Yeah,
that
not
the
really.
feds have finally actually started making arrests for. Like 450 people have now been under arrest
Yeah,
for
but that's
fraudulent
the-
claims of Medicare,
Here's,
Medicaid.
here's the way it works. If you're low enough on the totem pole, you get
Yeah.
arrested.
That's it.
If you're the person in charge, you get more money and you just move to a new thing.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how it works.
And at the very worst, you might have to resign.
I
And
mean,
then you go get a
with a
job in the
golden
private
parachute.
we
sector.
we
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
have a two-tier system, and it has nothing to do with race. It has to do with money and influence.
That's always how it
That's
100%.
how it works.
Yep.
I mean, you remember the fucking kid in Texas that said that his lawyer said he had affluenza.
Oh,
Meaning that he was too affluent, meaning he was too rich to understand right and wrong after he killed a family of 4 drunk driving at 16.
I remember that story. That was awful.
And he got probation out of it, then went to California to fucking do his like sober living or whatever, and then did it again. I don't think he killed anyone in the next one, but he still did it again and got another slap on the wrist.
He's just so fortunate and so rich. I mean, like, the laws don't apply to him.
They're not,
how it
they're
worked.
not fines, they're fees. Is what I call it. Whenever
they're fees.
These are fun bucks.
So, drop in the bucket for these assholes.
Easy enough for to take care of with a wad of cash. It's unfortunate, but we'll keep bitching about it, and it'll keep happening.
Yeah,
that's the thing. We can't do anything about it.
And the good thing with that, with this stuff being exposed by people like Nick Shirley and others, is that yes, we are getting some arrests. However, it's not the arrests we want.
Yeah, we're not going to get it.
But it is getting more eyes on the situation, more pressure. But
I mean, if we can't fix the fucking insider trading in Congress, where guys go in there and they're guys and girls go into Congress and have a negative balance sheet, and then all of a sudden within 3 years they're worth $30-40 million.
Well, wasn't that one
Ilhan Omar?
Wasn't she supposed to be going to trial or something like that?
Who knows what's going to happen?
That just kind of dropped away, didn't it?
I don't even know where that's going.
So she went from she was like negative $35,000 in debt.
Yeah.
When she got in. Then last year she was supposedly worth, what was it, 25 million?
Something like that. I know at one point, wasn't she like up into 30 million?
Let's just say 30 million
like
for a round number, right? Then recently, because people were looking into it, she goes, "Oh, it was an accounting error. I'm actually only worth, my husband only made $200 last year."
Yeah, it was an accounting error.
Yeah, the Feeding Our Future scandals.
That's it.
$250 million fraud scheme that she was behind. But I guess she's facing scrutiny, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's all it's ever going to be.
Her and Tim Walz were involved in that. And and a bunch of others, too.
Yeah,
but that story just kind of dropped off the fucking...
This is why the country is never going to get fixed. It's going to take fucking revolution.
I agree.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Speaking of shooting... Did you see the shooting in Canada?
You were talking about that. I know you sent a link, but I never watched it.
I did hear about it.
Fucking insane. So somebody ended up, because guns are super legal up in Canada.
Yeah.
Ended up going and fucking on a shooting spree in Montreal.
Oh, shit.
And so this woman cop that was there, a guy comes up and is like, "Hey, I'm not the bad guy." And she just turns and shoots him and fucking kills him.
Is there a video of that?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Go down. You're not gonna go up. It's not gonna help.
And the let me.
Slow,
you are slow.
This I believe is the same one.
You can watch that. It's Asmongold talking about it.
Yeah, I sent you guys this report. Female cop shoots Jewish rabbi outside Pornhub office in Canada while hiding from Marxist gunman who killed immigrant officer named Mohammed.
You said that all in one breath, dude. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's it? This video here first?
Yeah, that's what
I clicked it.
Talked about that. You gotta turn on the volume.
I got buttons to push.
Nope.
Shooter came, she flees, leaving 2 people dead.
Nice hit, he's hit. No, you touché.
Oh boy, she was freaked the fuck out, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's just the civilian, and then the gunman comes, and she runs away.
Shows up and she runs away. The female cop just executed a random bystander trying to get away from the shooter.
Yeah, it's fucking
good job, officer.
She flees, leaving 2 people dead.
Nice. I want to read that. Maybe that. Oh, you already explained all of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean that's what happened during the shooting.
Well, yeah, we can read it real quick. A tragic shooting occurred in Montreal's Côte de Nîmes neighborhood earlier today.
That's how you pronounce it.
According to police, a suspect opened fire around 11:35 a.m. near Decatur Boulevard. When officers responded to reports of gunshots, one male police officer was killed.
Oh shit!
A civilian bystander identified as Michael Mizrahi also died.
That was the rabbi.
That was the rabbi, and also died. And a second female officer was critically injured, but later stabilized. The armed suspect was shot and killed at the scene. Police Chief Fadi Daher described it as a nightmare, noting it was the first Montreal officer killed in the line of duty in 24 years. The suspect is believed to have acted alone and was dressed in camouflage-style gear with a long gun. There was an initial shelter-in-place order that has since been lifted after the threat was neutralized. Investigations are ongoing into the motive and exact circumstances. Condolences to the families affected and first responders. Events like this are heartbreaking and rare in Canada, but always prompt tough conversations about safety and mental health. If this hits close to home or you're looking for more specific updates, let me know. So,
well, yeah, you know what? That's a valid
Kevin.
point. Watching that video, I mean, she is crouched down and freaked the fuck out. Some dude comes around the corner going, "Hey, hey,
help me!"
Yeah,
yeah,
and she goes, "Okay,
boom,
I'm gonna help you. You don't have enough lead in your diet."
Something tells me that she was not trained very well.
Dude, she just hides.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have
the
one of
first guy she sees.
She had probably played that training video that you sent. Not like a video game that you sent.
Yeah, you could check that one out.
This is probably
this is how they train their police in Canada.
Yeah, this is the female officer simulator.
Yes.
Let's try that.
This is how they train their female officers
Introducing
in
the
Canada.
most realistic female police simulator ever created, where every decision can change everything. Will you have what it takes to protect and serve? Montreal Female Cop Simulator.
Jesus, that's so fucking funny. Some big heavy lady with taking selfies and all that, and looking at her makeup, and then just
everything
firing.
she's holding turns into a gun.
Well, and the thing is too is that the more that Canada lets unfettered immigration continue, the more of these issues they're going to have.
It's the same thing. The UK, all of Europe, except for
Seeing it
Poland.
here in the States every now and then too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, you had the Islamic shooting down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you tend to have more like the Islamic stuff that seems to be like the high-profile stuff.
Yeah.
Or school shootings, which could be, somebody trying to be a girl.
No. They are a girl.
Okay. That happens.
According to their driver's license, they are a woman.
They don't have driver's license. These people are young.
That's true.
And
According to their mind, they are
driver's licenses are so hard to get in this country.
So
Remember,
hard.
that's why you can't have voter ID. Because it's impossible to get any sort of identification.
Of course. Nobody
Especially
knows where
if
the
you get
DMV
married.
is.
If you're married, all bets are off. You can't.
And if you're black, you don't know how to find the DMV.
I was going to say, some of the funniest videos are a reporter going out and asking white people, is it unfair to have voter ID to black people? And they're like, of course. And then they go into a black neighborhood and they're like, do you got ID? They're like, yeah, why are you asking me?
Everyone
What are you,
has
cop?
ID.
That makes no fucking sense. Everyone's got it. Do you know where the DMV is? Yeah, it's fucking 2 blocks to the north.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they use that card a lot when it benefits their cause.
it's soft racism.
Yeah.
And then they go, no, you're the racist.
It's the bigotry of low expectations. Yeah.
Remember the chick in New York that said black people don't know what computers are? And you're like,
and they're
like,
going
what the
around
fuck?
asking people, and everyone's like, I got one in my backpack.
Yeah.
Like,
well, then there was a black dude that he made his own video about it, and he started fucking throwing rocks at it, and like fucking trying to figure out how it worked.
Well,
and, like,
there's Biden's
hilarious.
famous saying that
poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
See?
that whole setup, dude. It's what'd you say? The low expectations.
bigotry of low expectations.
And that's what it is.
I saw this. It was a study done a while back ago where they found that liberals and leftists they actually will change their speech when they talk to like minorities and black people and stuff like
put
that.
a little slang in it.
No, they'll like simplify it because they feel like the
it's like
person's
they're
too
talking to a
stupid
foreigner.
to understand what they're saying.
I do that too, though.
Well,
when I'm
to
talking,
black people?
when I'm
What
talking
the
to
fuck,
Kevin,
dude?
you gotta
Oh.
keep it short sentences and simple words.
But yeah,
even,
but I'm
even
not.
that doesn't help.
Yeah, it typically doesn't. Well, I get it, but I hear we got something
What does that
special lined
mean?
up today for the show.
Yeah, well, I mean, did we have any other stuff we were going to be doing?
That's
Where
all
are we
I
at
wanted to
on time?
talk about. I'm really excited
Yeah.
about this because we haven't
Okay.
done this in
I
a
don't know
very,
what you're talking
very
about.
long time.
Oh, I just wasn't sure if you had any
covered what we needed
other
to
stuff
cover.
going on. All right.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, what I'm talking about, if we are moving along to
that's
that.
what it is.
Okay,
Go,
I wanted to
fucking
make
move on.
sure that there was nothing else
Jesus
we were going to
Christ.
Oh,
cover.
don't worry, Kevin. We'll interrupt and change the subject.
Of course
no
you will.
problem at all. So she's just
Well, what I wanted to
Play
talk
along,
about
will ya?
was aliens
We don't have a title card. We don't even have an
UFOs.
intro song for this.
No.
Nothing.
Well, I'll put the title card up in the
We need to do an
recording.
intro song for this, but
so
it is.
we're going to do a long.
There we go.
Something we haven't done in a long, long time.
It's been a minute.
It's an ancient segment called Conspiracy Corner.
Fucked it up, Kevin.
I know I did. Hand me that shit. So,
Kevin, god damn it.
Yeah, he's already.
Kevin's Conspiracy
finally back
Corner.
to a Conspiracy Corner.
Spelled
and then
with all K's.
hopefully, yes, with all K's.
Because he loves Mortal Kombat.
Yes,
right?
favorite game, Mortal Kombat. He spells
is.
everything with a K.
I do
Kevin's
like Mortal
Conspiracy
Kombat.
Corner.
So
3 of them.
And by the way, next week, hopefully next week, we'll have another segment. It's not going to be Conspiracy Corner. It's going to be a new segment.
Okay, get into this
nice.
one.
I'm going to.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just prepping the next one too. Okay.
Just giving him a.
Hey,
what's that called?
I've been trying
A
to.
lube job?
Yeah, there it
Of
is.
course. Yes. That's
Wetting
it.
their palate.
Get the baby oil. So.
Okay, Diddy.
That was the whole point. So, let me give you a little backstory on this now. So this has to do with a viral video that has gained a lot of traction, a lot of interest in certain, obviously the UFO, community, and then it's also starting to get more interest from video experts, and even some PhDs are starting to actually get involved looking at this thing.
So this is alien related. Then.
It is alien related.
But
so
they have their PhDs in like fucking underwater basket weaving or some shit.
English.
well, maybe
fucking random
one or two of
Yeah.
them, but we do have a
It's a
couple of.
PhD, but he has a PhD in fucking the science of what?
Well, one of them has a PhD in dolphin sex ethics.
There you go.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
Okay, I thought he was serious. I was like, wow, that's a thing.
Kevin says jokes from time to
be.
time.
That was a joke.
Once in a while,
Apparently.
no,
I'm
it
blown away
was,
by that one.
It wasn't a joke.
Get on with
So,
it, Kevin.
Okay, so
I don't even know what the backstory is.
okay, so I'm gonna give it to you. So the video itself. Now, it is a video recorded by a man who claims to have been an alien abductee for his entire life, and that's what should have been played in. Okay, never mind.
No, because
So-
that would have been copyrighted.
No, not that part. It won't. Not for like a short segment.
Okay.
But we've done it before.
I know.
So he essentially I think it was in 2021 when this actually occurred, and what he did was he had his cell phone on him when he was allegedly abducted, and recorded about
Do you have the
43
video?
seconds. I do. About 43 seconds of video.
Goody.
And I also have, we're going to watch not only his explanation of what happened and everything, but also we're going to hear from the MUFON agent, who's the head of MUFON in Florida, who has been investigating this for over a year.
Is he that
MUFON?
French Canadian
MUFON, what?
dude? Is he the French Canadian dude?
No.
Oh, there's.
Are you talking about the ancient alien guy with the weird
No.
hair?
No, that guy's not French Canadian.
Oh, I don't know.
What's
that guy's from
MUFON?
America.
Oh, I don't know what French Canadian guy you're talking about. MUFON is the Mutual UFO Network, and it's a civilian group that has been around since, I think it was around the time when Project Blue Book kind of ended, and they sort of became this civilian investigation group that's all around the world.
I'm glad you asked.
And
I'm kind of regretting it too.
but whenever somebody claims they have an abduction or there's a sighting of UFOs, these people go out and they investigate it.
So they're like a paranormal investigation team or a Bigfoot team.
Yeah, but it's all for UFOs, not Bigfoot.
It's renowned,
and
is
that
it?
shit. Yeah, they're actually really well known.
Right.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
MUFON's actually well known.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
I
been around a
didn't-
long
Not
time.
by you.
Yeah, not by me.
If you know anything about the UFO community and stuff, you've heard of MUFON. They're pretty well known there. So so he recorded this video and
Yeah, we
he
covered
sent
that.
it. Yeah, I know. I'm moving along.
Where is the video?
We're gonna get to it. He sent it to this MUFON guy in Florida, and the guy, not only did he investigate it for over a year, but he sent it off to a bunch of different other video experts. He also sent it to a team of quantum video experts.
Sorry. I had
to-
a thought.
What?
It's going to be really difficult for us, Kevin. You got to bear with us for a little bit.
If he just sat and played your soundbite over and over and over,
I'm really trying.
It would be hilarious.
I'm trying not to interrupt.
Okay, so we're gonna play the opening here. This is gonna show the video. And then we're going to go into some more of the information because there's also an 81-page report that is highly
Are we going to read the
detailed.
whole thing?
We're going to read it
Not the whole thing,
line
but
for
we
line.
are going to take a look at it because it's got a lot of photos and stuff like that. And we're going to listen to the abductee himself talk about it.
Good.
And if our listeners have been waiting for one of us to kill ourselves on the show, welcome to it.
Hey,
It's so hard.
Now's the time.
It's really hard.
Now's the time. All right.
Who's this handsome gentleman?
He is the host of the Saucers and Saints podcast.
And they actually just talk about teacups.
Yes. Yes. And
I'm going to be so mad if they talk about teacups.
Right now, he's talking to the MUFON guy, the guy from Florida, who has been investigating this.
Case that was very, very interesting. I think you know which one I'm referring to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's maybe you can roll that one out.
All right. Yeah. So this gentleman, he contacted me back in last November 2024, and he told me that he has this video
for our audio
taken
listeners.
From inside
they're sitting in a room
craft,
that's got wood trim
from inside a
He's
craft
sitting on a
that
gray
was
couch.
taken during an abduction.
And the guy on the couch has a very large watch.
A different film was filmed earlier that day.
I've
so
never
the couch
heard
is a
of
little
anything like that
stained.
before. It doesn't fit.
It was
the
part of a
typical,
casting.
Abduction
couch.
What I normally hear from experiencers, and I told him, of course, I'm interested. And then finally, in this past spring, he submitted his case to MUFON. So because I'd already had contact with him in November, I took the case. So it's
Or just click on the screen. You already said all this stuff.
No, I know, but they're leading up to the video.
Then we should have just went
I
into
wanted
the video.
to front load it,
I
giving a full explanation of what we're talking about,
So
and then he's going. Where they're going to show the
blue
video.
shirt
here.
is the MUFON guy. The red shirt is the investigator.
No, the blue. Yeah, the blue shirt is the investigator.
short.
The red shirt guy is the podcast host.
Okay. So this is a podcast. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, back at it.
No, this isn't a podcast. This is a disco.
A disco?
Okay, Kevin, no more jokes.
He's really trying today.
Yeah, that was terrible.
There's a nuts and bolts investigation portion to it, and then which is the sighting portion, and then there's also the experiencer portion, and they're typically done separately. But since I'm doing both sides of it, I kind of did them both at the same time.
Buy a donut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
he looks uncomfortable.
I think
the
that's
story
just his body.
goes that the incident.
Yeah, because
he discovered the video while he was sitting on his deck of his townhome. He lived in Key West, Florida at the time, and he was going through his phone looking at deleting old pictures and stuff, and he came across this video that he had no idea was even on his phone. And he opened it up.
That's what they always say to the investigators when they find them.
How'd that get there?
I don't even know where this video came from.
Here's the video. Remember, it's only like 43 seconds long, so it's very short.
So this is the actual video
grainy.
footage, right?
Yeah, it's
about
hard to see.
is the actual images and video allegedly captured from the inside the UFO.
The cell tower stands 110 feet tall, and the object appears to be hovering near its top. In the center of the frame, you'll notice what appears to be a large being. The enhanced version highlights its outline for clarity. Real or not, it's undeniably compelling.
Oh my God, it's gonna be some grainy fucking bullshit, dude.
Well,
and it just walks like Bigfoot.
It is, but you'll see. There's a lot more to it. So behind there, you can see the tower blinking.
Yeah.
The red FFA lights.
I can make this in Blender.
That's way too zoomed in.
No, he's in a dark. It's a dark area.
But it's also zoomed in.
Yeah.
No, it's not zoomed in. It's a dark area, and there's like a haze inside the room.
This is 2021. They had fucking, back in 2021, camera technology wasn't nearly.
No, not even close.
It was recorded on a.
This was made in Epstein's cell.
It was recorded on a Galaxy S21, I believe.
Which had better cameras than this. What the fuck?
Again, it's in a dark room, and there's a haze, some sort of a gas that's in the room.
So this is him in the actual UFO?
That's the claim.
What the fuck?
How is he
again,
in the UFO and you can see a UFO over the fucking
That's
thing?
not the UFO. No. Okay, that's what we're going to get into. So
Well,
that's
thank
not a
God for
UFO over the thing. That's an aperture of some kind. And we're going to get closer looks at those things.
The fuck is that supposed to be highlighting? What are we...
You'll see when we go through it, when we take a look at the
when they do the
reports.
artist rendition of it.
Yeah, it's going to look like fucking Predator or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, there is an artist rendition.
Of
You'll
course
see
there
at the
is.
end.
Yeah.
However, we're also going to look at the
Oh,
better
fuck,
looking
dude, I can
stuff.
see it.
These
What
are
the?
enhanced.
Looks amazing. These are so enhanced.
Well, they're a little
That was
more
God. Is that Jesus?
The recording happened on June.
Where's the compelling part?
12th.
Well, again,
2021.
See, these
started at
like I said, it
1:15
doesn't look like
a.m.
much when you first see it.
And so he had
Until
no
they
recollection of
enhance.
taking this.
Well, they like
and just
I
I'll
said,
briefly
they've
describe
had
what
a
the
bunch
video
of different
looks
experts
like. It's
go
it's
through
a
video
42-second
experts,
video.
and they've, like
it's
tried to make it
extremely
look better and tried to pull
grainy.
things
I
out.
hope so.
Is obviously
you're
filmed in a
seeing
very, very
the
dark
original
setting.
video.
You got Michael Bay did the remake of it.
I've watched this. I've looked at this thing.
It's
from
Marcus Luttrell's new
at
version
least
of the
500
fucking
times.
Lone Survivor.
Maybe more than that. And I'm
No, I swear,
doing
there's
the analysis
4,000
on
Taliban.
Watched you by Steven
Adobe
Spielberg.
Premiere Pro, so I'm going frame by frame and doing adjustments and seeing if each frame stands out. There's 1,275 total frames. It was filmed at 30 frames per second.
On a 30 millimeter camera.
To me,
it was filmed with an Etch-a-Sketch.
As I looked at this, I've kind of got this image of my head about how the layout works.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
holding
this
a
is gonna sound
potato up
goofy,
there.
but,
That's literally what some
it
of the
reminds
people
me
in the
of the
comments
bridge
said.
of Star Trek: The Next Generation, not the original, but okay.
Okay.
So there's this large, dark, circular disc-shaped thing, like on the ceiling. There's like a ringed light on the ceiling. There's like a huge view screen or window in the background. On the which is kind of like a window, I guess. So outside of the window, there's the top of a cell phone tower. The cell phone tower has two red lights on it, as required by the FAA for because there's two airports
the
right
aliens
there,
don't hit
next
it.
to where where this guy
So
lives.
basically, the idea is that this
There's
ship was
Key West
floating about
International, and then there's
110 feet away
Bo-
from that
Key West,
the lights on that
Naval Air Station on Boca Chica. So it
that
needs
cell
this
phone tower.
area is sandwiched
Those
like
cell
right
phone
in between
towers
those two
are
airports.
hundreds and hundreds of feet
So obviously
high.
the cell
So
phone
in
tower
order
has two
for
obstruction
them to have
lights
that
as
view
required
out
by
that
the FAA.
window of the
Instead
lights.
of talking over him, pause it.
Those red lights.
So in order for them to
terrible.
be at that position, basically eye level with the lights there, they would have had to have been hundreds of feet up.
Or on a hill.
Well, they've actually.
What if he was in a tree?
They've pinpointed. This is the problem. We're getting to these points.
All right.
They've
Can't ask
pinpointed.
questions?
They've pinpointed the actual. Well, we're going to get to those explanations, but we can't get very far with you two.
I'm trying, Kevin. I really am.
So and this is what he's going to go in and explain, is that they actually took the metadata and the GPS data from the phone and found out exactly where that was filmed, what elevation, everything, the position, and it was floating right above a bottling building, a company. It's like a bottling company, and so there's no trees in that area, and none of them are that high. They're not that tall. The only thing that is that height around that area is the tower.
It's the alien spacecraft.
Well, basically the idea is the alien spacecraft was
Alleged.
hovering next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Alleged. The idea is that it was hovering next to this tower.
It had windows.
Right across from lights. At least one. Or a view screen or whatever the hell they have.
Or a sound stage.
It could have been a soundstage, yeah. Like I said, nobody knows if this is real or not, but it has been interesting,
have been
getting a
made
lot
in-
more people interested in it.
Maybe it was made in Blender.
Could have been made in Blender. But apparently, according to the videographers and all the video specialists, they say that it was not.
But you also got to remember that they go through and get the video guys that are going to be more on their side anyway.
Sure, of course. Again, I'm
there's-
not
I'm
saying this
approaching
is
this as a
real.
skeptic.
I am too.
There's people that take the Patterson footage and say
Sure.
that that's real.
Of course.
And there's a guy that said, "No, I bought a costume and
right.
fucking walked around in the woods."
Of course.
Oh, the
I know.
Bigfoot one?
Yeah.
It's a Patterson video.
Right. And what I'm presenting the evidence that they have presented about
We're
this.
going to have dialogue about it then.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Of course.
Fire away.
That's the whole point I wanted to bring
They're on
this
the top
to you
of the
guys.
cell phone tower. They flash 30 times a second. So every 2 seconds, there's a flash. And those are going off during
That's
the
not 30 times
entirety
a
of the
second.
video. And when they go off, they create this
I think he meant
eerie
30
red
times a
haze
minute.
throughout
Pretty
the
sure
whole
that's what he meant.
the
He's
whole
nervous.
scene
It's his
because
first
there's
time.
some kind of
Yeah.
like
Those ones are
fog,
blinking
like mist or
every couple of
there's some kind of vapor
He just said that,
that's
but he
in
said
the
it
room
wrong.
or the
He said
of
30
this-
times a
wherever
second.
they
He
are,
meant
this
30
crowd.
times
Oh,
a
yeah,
minute.
30
But
times.
it's obviously
yeah.
parked right next to the
Can you
top
actually park
At
something in the air?
elevation. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Maybe
because
if
the
it's
lights
real,
and
hovering,
the
you can hover a
antennas, the
helicopter.
cell phone
Yeah.
antennas that are mounted on the tower are like level with the with the with the viewer, with the recorder.
So it's not like he could go out in his garage or something because this is elevated off the ground.
Right.
And they're what? How tall are they? Would you estimate?
Well, 110 feet.
So 110
Yeah.
feet up.
Now-
he's filming this.
Now this
somehow.
Now this tower
Veins are
is
popping out
visible
so
from his
fierce.
residence.
Not him, the other guy,
Okay.
Richard.
But it's a half a mile or a third of a mile away to the south.
That's more than what you said.
So
No,
yeah,
he's saying the
definitely
guy's
be able to see
apartment
it,
was
but
a
not
third of a mile away from
up close,
that
right
location.
next to it. Like
Whatever this is, this room is next to it, and that being next to it indicates the room's 110 feet at least tall.
Right. So that's what it appears to be.
But it
now
looked zoomed in.
every few seconds there's like a dark triangular, like almost like a pointer that looks like it's rotating around the ringed light at the top, and that will come in, into view every few seconds.
See the-
I'm trying to.
The thing he's talking about, that thing that's up at the top, the first time I saw this video, I thought it was a ceiling fan.
I thought it was a spaceship.
It looked like a spaceship over the fucking tower.
I originally thought it was a ceiling fan, and
Well,
I
there is that-
rewatched and I was like, oh, wait. If that's a ceiling fan, it's only got one,
They have
one
those.
thing,
Blade,
propeller, whatever.
Figure
They're
out the
blades.
period, the frequency at which it's shown, and that's part of my analysis that I'm doing right now. Like I said, I've been working on this thing since May. It will probably be another month or so before I wrap things up because it's just so tedious. But so that's the nuts and bolts. What you see, that black disc kind of has a rotational effect to it. It's spinning counterclockwise, but as I'm looking at this video, I see figures, I see movement, and it appears that there's a being that's maybe 2 or 3 feet in front of the camera, that looks like a gray, that's kind of like staring at the phone camera, and he's kind of a little bit of a rock to him. Right next to him, and this sounds really weird, there is to that
elderly gray.
entity's right, which would be the left-hand side of the frame, there's this something that looks like a frog's head, so like
Really?
kind of reptilian.
I didn't see any
There's
of that.
another couple of frames that show like what looks like a
Well,
gray.
we're going to watch
that's
the
in,
video again, and then we're going to watch a slowed down version.
closer
of it.
toward where the
I
window
sure hope they
is.
put
so,
red rings in it so they can
with
identify
perspective
what
a
we're
little bit
looking at.
smaller
The
than
red
the being
circle.
that's right there.
When
in
does that
front.
come up?
And then
After about another 3 hours of this.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna jump out of this.
Babbling
Okay.
on.
Now we're gonna watch first. We're gonna rewatch the video. I believe this is the one right here. Yeah.
Does it have sound?
Yeah.
It's a
I
video.
can see the
of-
fan spinning.
Holy crap.
Now this is supposed to be a gray right here. What they claim could be. anyway.
Yes, it's a gray block.
Yeah. Here's the tower. There's supposed to be something right here. They say some other individual.
Yeah, it's.
And this is the frog thing they're talking about.
It's in like
It's a
100
big
p.
frog head.
You can't fucking see anything. It's so
Well,
pixelated.
Difficult to discern anything.
Well, I know. And so after this was examined, now one of the things that they found is that one of the reasons why you kind of see it, this like yellowish orange haze.
He'd hit a vape.
No, there's some kind of a gas in that room that's filling the room, that the room is filled with. And the speculation is that this gas or haze...
Are you sure it's not just shit because he's full of shit?
I mean, it could... Well, yeah, he could be full of shit. But the speculation is that this haze may be something that if this is a UFO and these are entities, that maybe they breathe that.
Maybe.
Or something. Or maybe there's some other reason
They're
for
like
it.
fog machines. They're having a fucking party, dude.
Could be.
Yeah, they're
it
like...
could be.
What if they're listening to, like, Purple Haze?
You know what I mean?
So this is the slowed down version. Now, they're supposed to be releasing, I guess...
I thought you said there was some enhanced stuff.
Well, there is a little more enhanced stuff.
that.
We're going to get to that. So
I haven't seen anything that shows anything.
Well, this is, like I said, this is the slowed down like version of it. But the more enhanced stuff is in. They have some in the next video where they talk to the actual abductee, and then there's some in the a lot more.
What he looks like.
I don't know.
And there's supposed to be a lot more in the also in the report.
All right,
because they have still pictures of it, but also there are a few other experts that are going to be putting out better, more cleaned up versions of this, because apparently it's been so hard to clean this up. They've had to have a bunch of experts working on it.
Yeah, looking at it now, I don't see how they could. This
Yeah.
is just like a fucking Picasso painting or something.
Well, more and more, I guess
No,
they're
what's that
getting
one
better
guy?
ones. They're supposed to be coming out soon that they're almost finished with.
I mean, this
So
looks
you can
terrible.
see this. So you can see this. There's
The
something
only,
spinning.
Yeah, the only
there.
actual shape I can make out is the disc on the ceiling.
Yeah,
and
there's some
partial
kind of a
of
light.
the fucking
Radio tower.
The radio tower.
The cell tower.
Yeah. Everything
So,
else is
the
so
claim is
grainy.
that yeah. And see, I mean, you could see all this moving around. That's supposedly, allegedly, the gas that's in the room. Because
Yeah,
even
I
if
don't
it
even
were,
see that.
well, I mean, you can see it moving around.
Well, yeah,
Not
that could
really.
be just grainy. What's
You
the,
can see like as the light shines through, you can kind of see how it looks like some kind of a smoky.
Yeah, or his camera's got an astigmatism.
Maybe he didn't wash the lens or something. Like
I
that.
mean, it could be that too.
There's so much going on with that, but
So this
Yeah,
is
you
supposed
can't see
to be,
anything, so you can't speculate anything.
Well,
on
and
it.
that again,
Is
this
what I'm
is
saying.
this is what the speculations are.
No, I get that.
See, this
That's
is
the
supposedly the frog-headed creature here down on the left side.
Yeah, I can have pareidolia too.
Right, it could be pareidolia. This is supposedly.
You don't know what that is, do you?
Yes, I do. It's
No,
when-
this
oh.
guy. Yeah, dipshit over here.
I don't care about that.
You don't know what pareidolia is.
Okay, so
It's
we're
where you
just gonna,
see familiar shapes and things that aren't that shape.
I think this is. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So this is the actual abductee himself talking about it,
For that
and then
event.
they're going to show. Let's see here.
Another video of the same thing.
Night
No, well,
that the
not
video is
Well, this guy isn't showing his face, huh?
I found the video.
Yeah, he
It
refuses to
was
say
funny
his
how
identity.
you had said, you just woke up one day and there's the video. Well,
What if he just
I
looks like
didn't know
Pepe
I
the
took
Frog?
the video. And
Maybe he's
I
the
lived
frog
in
like
Key
me.
West, and I was sitting on my back porch.
Maybe
going
he was
through the
looking into a
gallery,
mirror.
deleting pictures and
Could've
videos like
been.
we all do from time to time. And I got up to, this was in December of 2021, and I got up to June, and specifically June 12th, and I deleted 2 pictures. And sometimes we see the little video icon and we know what the video is just from looking at the screenshot. And I saw a video, so before deleting it, I played it back to see what it was. And, it's a dark video. It's pixelated. It's, if you're looking at the original video and you don't know what you're looking at, you can't tell what's going on.
Right.
But what's really freaky is that you hear my voice on the video make 4 comments. And so that certainly, if I didn't make the comments on the video, I might have just deleted it as something, mistaken. But because I heard my voice on it, I kept watching it back. And after watching it back a few times, I realized what I was watching. And, like we mentioned earlier, there was 2 frog-like
I was
beings
watching me have
that
a stroke.
are in front of me. There's
This is what a stroke looks like through someone else's eyes.
taller gray, although I don't know if we can determine its height because it's probably 16 feet away, give or take, 15 feet away.
I
you know,
think
I
it's
don't
more-
know.
I think it's a little closer. I
Maybe
think,
maybe it is closer, 8 feet or something.
I'm thinking 5 to 6 feet.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't given that much thought. But we've identified between Matt, myself, and about 6 other video analysts. We have another one who's analyzed all 1,270 frames as well. And we've pulled out screenshots of different aliens.
This guy sounds like he's got emphysema.
Some
He
were
does.
really deep dives into the video. And some are, you know, not visible
than
unless
me.
you're really
Yeah,
searching
you're-
each
you're
frame.
bad.
But we've come up with no less than 6 or 7 different types of aliens on the ship altogether.
One big happy
One
family.
of the pics
Apparently.
that we have
Whole
that I'm sure we
galactic
gave
federation.
you is
One
a
was Nancy
humanoid.
Pelosi.
What appears to be a
She told me to
blonde
follow her
woman
stock pics.
In her true
wearing
form.
wraparound dark glasses
A
and
frog.
smiling.
It's just a frog.
Peppy.
And
They're all
you know,
peppy.
there's
That's
another
why they got so pissed
entity
off about Pepe the
that
Frog.
looks like a
They thought we were making
5.5
fun of their
foot
true
tall
form.
Like they're
Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's its head. Looks like a Tyrannosaurus, and it's wearing what looks like
a tutu,
like a monk's robe.
That was close.
And
A
you know,
tunic.
it's freaky as hell.
Huh.
Now, what
I was watching
recall
Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell.
Through any means, do you have of this leading up to
Sure.
getting on the craft?
Yeah, so I had been out
He really does
downtown
sound
in
like
Key
he's got-
West that
I didn't
night.
hear that before.
I went
Yeah,
out
listen to
late,
this.
He's got
and
cancer.
was you know, I didn't get back till the video.
And these
was
are the ramblings of a cancer
1:12 or
patient.
so in the morning, 1:15. So I got back around. I remember just around 1 a.m.
It's like the chemo's really
and
taking
I parked
effect.
my car, and I started walking down the path toward my townhouse, and
Dude, get your lungs
it's with the
checked.
help of a regression that at the end of the path, my townhouse is the second from last in this row. And when you get to the end of the pathway, there's a white gate that leads onto the golf course. And just where it started to get darker at the end of the path, with the help of regression, there was a gray standing there. And we went through the fence and took a left turn around the last corner.
So he's talking about the events that led up to this video.
Yes.
He doesn't remember taking the video. He doesn't remember
No.
any of it. And so when he says through regressions, that means through hypnosis?
Yes.
All right.
So
he
he has.
Wow, you learned a
yeah.
word.
So
Well, I don't know
the
that
person that did regression therapy on him, and he talks about at another point in this video that was
So this
Bud
was
Hopkins.
5 years ago?
Yes.
Wow.
So the person that did regression hypnosis on him was Bud Hopkins, who's a really well-known hypnotist, and
But there's a
he's-
huge problem
he-
with regression.
Well, sure, of course.
Is that you can easily plant things in
Yes, you
someone's
can.
memory.
Exactly. You can plant false
Very
memories,
easily.
things
if
like
you
that.
ask a leading question in any way, that's just
You
the new
can-
fucking reality.
You can lead them in the wrong direction, and that memory suddenly
That
becomes
happens,
true.
but that happens to people that are not under hypnosis when questioned about
For sure.
things.
Absolutely.
You start
Absolutely.
jacking off like Donnie
Yeah.
Darko did? Or
No, that regression isn't that kind of hypnosis.
Yeah, you're talking about
you're talking about
retrograde or something.
Yeah, that's
Donnie Darko when he started jacking off when they went him and
I haven't seen that movie.
well,
in
that's
forever.
not regression. Regression is supposedly supposed to retrieve like
That's
memories
exactly what
that
it
are-
was.
Well, the jacking off thing. That's like
Yeah, because he was under regression. He was being hypnotized, and
Well-
the lady had to stop it because he started jacking off. Have you seen the fucking movie?
I've seen the movie. I just thought he was being hypnotized, not regression.
Yeah, she wanted him to go through some previous experiences, and he started talking about his experiences, and then he started.
What other
masturbating.
reason
just
would
thought
you
that was-
hypnotize somebody as a therapist?
Well, I mean, there's the hypnotism where you make people quack like a duck and all that shit. And
why would she do that?
I'm just saying
that makes no sense.
I understand. I'm saying that is a type of hypnosis.
No,
Thank you.
That's what happened to
You're
Donnie
welcome.
Darko.
That makes
That's
zero
why I referenced
sense.
It, so I'm right. You're wrong.
You've
Carry
never,
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that makes
I
zero-
understand that. I'm saying that is a type, and then regression therapy.
No, you're right. That's
it's
what he was talking
it's
about.
technically not
They did it in
supposed.
K-Pax,
Well,
too.
it's technically not hypnosis. It's more like a relaxation technique, from what I've heard. Like regression.
No, it's
not-
a hypnosis. It 100% is.
It's a form of hypnosis.
All these hypnotists are saying it's more of a.
Then why would they be called hypnotists?
Because they also do hypnotism.
Everybody that talks about regression talks about you're under hypnosis in order to find it.
In this video as well, they say regression's more of a relaxation.
It's hypnotizing.
Regardless, he was able to recall.
It's not like putting somebody deep under hypnosis, like raise your arm. You know that.
No, that's how they test if it's working.
That's not even hypnosis anyway, because it's not like that.
Here we go. Anyhow,
okay, whatever. Shane.
So he starts recalling something that happened 5 years ago from when he found this video.
No, the regression I think happened before. It was earlier on than that. This is 5 years. This was made 5 years later. This podcast.
Just to establish somewhat of a timeline.
So the regression, sure. I believe, happened like a couple of years after the event.
Okay, so
but this is 5 years later. This video, this podcast,
because it was 2021 is when he said June 2021 was the timestamp for the video that he found on his phone. He was cleaning his phone out, which was he decided to clean his phone out. Let's say this is, this video we're watching now of him doing the interview.
Yeah.
Maybe a year prior, he decided to start cleaning out his phone. Did he state what date or what year he was cleaning out his phone?
I don't think he did.
So that's what I'm curious about too. So when he's under regression, theoretically, or what I'm led to believe here is that he recalled a situation that happened 5 years ago that he had no memory of whatsoever.
Well, I don't think that the regression would have been 5 years ago. That would have been the time of filming this would have been 5 years ago.
That's not what he's saying.
No, I'm explaining that he went into regression 5 years after the event to recall it.
Not 5 years after the event.
Who knows? It doesn't state it.
No,
right.
at one point in this video, he says it was a couple of
he
says it was a couple of years after the date when the film was filmed.
Gotcha.
And
I
then-
didn't mean to interrupt it. I just wanted to get a better idea of the time.
This was filmed this year.
Yeah.
So it would have
I
been
know
5
that.
years before this.
So
in it, and
you didn't learn
I don't
anything.
remember if it was on the golf course or floating just barely above the golf course. But there was a door that was down, and we floated into the ship that way.
And find a thesaurus.
Yeah.
And the door
I need a
is
word
on
that
the side
is
where
like
the
this
light
word.
is. And when you go in, there's like a half wall that doesn't reach the roof. And there's a bench to the left. And you go into the left past this little dark wall and bench. And then you're into the light lab room, which I would call it. And, then we went into the dark part.
So from your analysis, and
So what he was saying
Your
there basically.
analysis.
So what he's basically saying there is that there's two halves. The ship is essentially broken up into two halves. A really bright area where they do the experiments and other medical stuff, and then there's the other half, which is like very, very dark.
The mind wiper.
Well, he claims that's where they control the ship.
Oh.
Where like the piloting, controls and whatnot are.
I see.
And that's where that video was supposedly shot, was in that part of the ship.
Ah. So he had already been through the probing process. And they decided to bring him to the cockpit.
I don't know.
They brought him to the cockpit in the probing
We
process.
don't. We don't know. We don't know.
Interesting.
and coinciding with what he touched on, that there was a number of people that did video analysis. What did you come up with?
Oh, by the way, one other fact is that even though it's the same ship that I've been on in other abductions, while the ship
He's a crazy guy.
This is the first time.
He says he's been abducted his entire life.
The ship appeared as a silver saucer. But that same ship, when it was on the ground,
silver tea saucer,
was a big orange orb.
Well, this is the Saucers and Saints
It
show.
was almost not a perfect circle. A little longer on the sides and top to bottom.
I wasn't a big fan of that band.
I had seen this in another abduction
They had some good
that
songs.
I've talked about
Yes, they did.
out of Westchester.
I disagree with that
my
entirely.
Best friend out of his backyard. We saw it on the ground in the woods behind his house, and it was the same ship, but. When the two times
Did
I've
you
seen
find
it
it
in
while
the
walking
air,
your
it
dog
was a
and
silver
trip over
saucer.
it, and then
the two times
get
I've seen
compelled
it
to
on
dig
the
it up?
ground, it was one
Like
big
in the
orange
Tommy
glow.
knockers?
When you were entering past, was the glow almost like an external almost like if it's near landing or landing, that it's got almost like this landing light or,
I
or
wouldn't
field
know.
around it?
I wouldn't know.
But I mean, could you see the saucer once you got through the light, that it was actually, in fact, a saucer?
No.
Okay.
No. The whole thing was a glow.
Okay.
And it wasn't the same shape as the saucer. It was wider, taller, and fatter. The saucer is,
That's describing Tim.
Yeah.
Well,
So
not
now,
taller, but
okay,
fatter.
Wider and fatter.
So now we're gonna take a look at the actual report.
80 some pages of it.
Not the whole thing. We're looking at just certain pages,
Highlights,
certain pictures. Yeah. So we get a closer look here of the actual
ceiling fan.
The triangle that goes around it. Yeah.
So there's like this triangular aperture or something that goes around it, and
the warp drive.
I mean, this could obviously, the warp drive. I mean, obviously, like I said, the first time I saw this, I thought it was a ceiling fan.
No, you can make this
And
pretty easily in your living room.
You absolutely could.
You just take a plate, put that up there with a round light.
Yeah. Now, actually, this plate thing's got these like dark dots on it or something.
It's
so
called pixels
I mean,
from a terrible camera.
Yeah, it's just pixels.
Well, they don't move though. Like
that doesn't mean anything.
I think that they're actually on the plate.
Yeah, it's pixels.
Okay, whatever.
We'll
just go with whatever you say.
We'll theorize that.
So, see now some of these darker photos are really hard to tell. This again can be pareidolia and stuff like this.
Yeah, it's pareidolia, dude. It's not. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he sees.
So I'm trying to find some of these more cleaned up images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Rorschach test.
Well, I wish they had posted the one that's the clear video, which they never did. They only showed a segment of it, and I couldn't find the actual full video that was cleared up. That was like the black and white one. That was a little bit easier to see things. So here's a little bit of a close up here, and
someone's wrecked him.
It's kind of hard to see on here. It was a lot easier if we were like to zoom in. It looks like there's these 3 protruding things sticking out of that. This is the thing that spins around. I don't know what those are for.
Well, of course not. It's an alien craft.
Or it could have just
speculate. I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't even know what to speculate.
It's so they can read your mind
or wipe your mind.
There we go.
I mean, the claim is
we figured it out.
Well, the claim is that they're telepathic, so they'd already be able to read your mind, wouldn't they?
No, that's how they do it. It's through technology. It's Neuralink.
Well, hey, I mean, is that so far out of the realm of possibility?
No.
I can see the 3 bumps on that image to the left there, kind of.
Yeah.
On the bottom 3, I can see.
Yeah, there's like it looks like these round like nubs or something like that sticking out of them.
I kind of see that.
And it looks like it might be going around some kind of a track or something like that, but I can't really tell.
Is that a shot from Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
It's the Millennium Falcon flying through the asteroid belt.
Another thing they do point out in the in the interview is that there's these like floating round black things in the room.
Bugs.
Could be bugs. Could just be, I don't know. They may have a fucking fan going on in there, and they got a bunch of shit floating around. In this
literally
room.
just shit.
It could be shit. So, and they go into really, really deep detail on this stuff. And of course, they talk about here. This is the.
It's a squid.
That's the fucking tower.
That's the tower.
Alien squid.
So here,
Crab
floating
guy.
sphere details. So this is the stuff that I was talking about. There's all of these. These are floating throughout the video, all over the place. Don't know what they are, but they're floating throughout every single frame of the video, and they're all over the whole room. Like I said, it could be somebody got a fan running, and there's just shit floating around in the room.
I don't know. The video, to me, it just doesn't compel me to believe that it's anything.
Well, right. I mean,
highly skeptical.
I'm highly skeptical as well. That's why I really want them to put. Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm not denying that.
I want them to put out. See,
here we go.
See, here's more.
Oh, they enhanced it.
So this is the enhanced one of the smaller.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking.
It's a Lego skeleton.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a Lego skeleton. So this is supposedly one of
Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah, it looks like a bear.
I kind of thought the first time I saw this, I thought it kind of looked like Alf.
No, it looks like a bear.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like a bear now that you mention it.
See the 2 ears, the little fucking brown nose, the little eyeballs.
Little nose right there.
Yeah, it's a bear.
That's supposed to
be. This guy just went on a gay weekend.
That's supposed to be one of the
furry
frog
convention.
things.
He got really blackout drunk.
Now here's the supposed tall gray who's standing in the like in front of him.
All right.
And apparently at one point he turns his head and really I mean I watched it back a few times and I could see like a slight movement like this, but you know, I mean somebody could have been moving a mannequin around, or it could have been somebody in a costume that just moved
I
their
don't
head.
know. This just
It's hard to say. And this is another, I don't know, this is like they tried to enhance it, like the shape and everything, but it's just so hard to tell what's there. Here's another.
I mean, it seems like that the only time anyone gets any alien fucking videos is when they
It's
got
always
the
very
most
blurry.
grainy, shittiest fucking camera that they possibly can have.
Well, if it's too perfect, it's going to be dismissed. That's the other thing too. If you can tell like indefinitely what you're saying, it's going to be scrutinized even further.
So this is supposedly the smaller frog-like being to his right.
I can see a frog face in that.
It kind of looks frog-like, I thought, but you know, it could be anything, you know.
Yeah,
and also,
really
like you said, you were talking about pareidolia. When you're told that something looks like something,
yeah,
you know, like you're looking up at the clouds and go like, "Oh, there's a chipmunk," you know, and then suddenly it's like, "Oh, I see the chipmunk," you know. Your mind kind of makes it.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to, because
together.
We used to be
right. It was for
Yeah, the predators used to come for us, so we would see eyeballs out there and be like, okay, stay away from that.
Here's the frog-like, supposed frog-like being to his left, next to the taller gray, and you know, again, it looks like it could be an iguana standing up. I don't know,
or a lot of dark pixels.
Could be dark pixels. Could also just be like a mannequin of a frog, of a big frog standing there.
Maybe he went into that comic book store.
He could have.
Bought up all the frog-like things.
So this is another frame where they claim that this could be the tall gray there. And a short frog.
Yeah, I'm not
Grays and frogs
at all.
hanging out.
It's just a pet. It's his dog.
See, and these right here, these are, this is why I want to see better cleaned up versions of this, because...
How do you clean something like this up, though?
Well,
you're missing
you have to make fake things out of it in order to clean it up.
According to them, there are cleaner versions that are supposedly coming out that some other video experts have cleaned up a lot better. But those have not been released yet. This is all that's been released, is this stuff.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
I don't know what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't know what I'm seeing.
I mean, until you actually show me something that's concrete, this all just looks like random speculation.
Right. I agree.
I mean, no denying it that if you go through your phone and find something like this on it, it's
weird.
Like if
it's odd.
Went through my camera reel and saw something like this pop up as a video, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I might be quick to dismiss it and delete it, but like the guy said, he heard his voice. He's like, wait a minute. I don't remember this at all. Why am I talking? I could see the concern there and want to have it researched.
Was I blackout drunk and I recorded this?
Yeah,
or,
I don't have any recollection of it at all.
So this is supposed eye shine off of the eyes of the gray from when the light is blinking off.
I think that's the T-Rex looking thing.
Or is that like a gray wolf?
I don't know. It could be the T-Rex. I don't know. This is supposedly the T-Rex thing.
Oh my god.
Or the reptilian thing.
Yeah, I definitely don't see that.
Yeah, see, I mean,
that's the fucking tower in the background, dude.
Yeah, that's the tower.
Is that the tower?
100%.
See, I could see what I mean. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
That's what I'm saying. You can see anything you want to see.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Tower.
There's the tower. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see whatever you want to see in these images.
Right. That's why I would like to see cleaner versions of it.
I agree with Tim. I don't think you clean this up in any way, really.
So now this is supposedly the because then he starts going through all the like metadata and all that stuff. Okay, now this is one thing. Okay, this is, remember they were saying there was like a partition between the light side of the ship and the dark side?
Yeah.
That it was like cut in half. Now the way he explains it from his regression is that there was some kind of like a partition between the two sides, and that you could walk through it, and it wasn't a physical partition, but it completely blocked the light out from the dark side. And this is supposedly that partition. You can only see it at the very end of the video. It's there for like a few
edge
seconds.
of the film or something like that.
And these dots, now the MUFON guy claims that you can see these dots like actually like moving up this partition. And and they said that, like, okay, if this is the bright side of the ship where they do the experiments and stuff, the light's not, whatever this partition may be, allegedly, there's no light coming through it. So, I mean, I don't know of any kind of effect or anything that could do something like that.
It's Phantom Black.
Edge of the film or something like that.
It could be. I mean, the only thing is, it's a digital camera, so I don't know if digital cameras, they might have that effect, that artifact.
I mean, these actually just look like little fucking tabs for DNA.
They kind of do, actually, a little bit. Yeah, like the little little ink tab thingies or whatever they are. And then he's going through, this is the spectrogram of the metallic clinks that are in the video, which you can hear, these metallic clinks. And so I want to speed through all this because we're not going to go through any of that shit.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close. We're pushing up against time.
We're at the end. We're at the end here. So this, I wanted to go to the artist rendition of what they claim is going on.
Thank God, something. Let's see what their imagination is.
They have feathers.
It's at the very end.
This is for the coloring books. Yeah. So
what?
So this is a drawing. This is an approximation of the inside of the actual ship.
Okay. It's just a circle with a line in the middle and a table.
Oh yeah, I mean it's got words here. That,
go to the other one.
Actually say what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is
that's not what we saw at all.
This is what they claim you're seeing. This is what they claim you're seeing.
Done. This is nuts.
Here's supposed to be the tall one. This is the froggy. This is the other froggy, and the T-Rex.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
And then there's a little gray back there, and here's the ceiling fan.
The only way that this could end any better is just with a loud pop and me just dropping dead right here. This is this is insane.
There's our title card right
This
there.
is fucking insane. Yeah, seriously, that should just be the screen. Seriously, take that as the screen, Kevin. That'll be. Don't even fucking do your AI thing. Put that up there.
I don't need to.
100%. That's the screen. This is insane. This is absolutely fucking insane.
Angry.
They do look angry. Well, except for him. He looks like he's very serene.
Well, yeah, he just ate a fly.
Maybe
why is
maybe
that one
that's
holding,
what's flying around in the room.
That one's holding the Etch-a-Sketch he fucking took the video on.
Can you look at this picture and tell me what you see?
What? How do you get this out of any of what we saw? Like the tower, I guess.
Oh, boy.
There's the tower and the ceiling fan.
They did really good with the tower, I will say that.
I mean, this is fucking mind-boggling.
By the way, they said that the T-Rex had monk's robes on. Those are not monk's robes.
No, it's not. It should have been a tunic.
Goodness.
I was expecting a Jedi robe.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh.
It's absolutely insane.
I'm about ready to hit this or what?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Well done.
Well, thank you for listening to the show and whatever journey we just went on. That was insane.
For those of you who are still with us.
Can you believe that there are some PhDs interested in this video?
I don't know. Are they interested in hitting the ending music? We're circling the drain here, bud. What the fuck just happened? Anyway, if you want to also imagine whatever we just went through, I think it was a DMT trip that guy was on, and that was about what we saw. Thank you for listening, and goodbye, everybody. Peace out. Later.
something